Kyle, and welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. And today we're gonna talk about TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. The predictions for that, and everything else. And we've talked about how the matches were not prepared properly. There actually are matches for this show, so
instead of having just like 3 matches and we have this match, and have to try and give thoughts and predictions during the show. Well, I think that's what I did at least. Maybe not for all of them, but for like the pre-show and I think a few others, maybe. But anyways,
well, and I think that this is going to be interesting because all the title matches. Well, actually, no. I think the tag team match is going to be a ladder match.
Yeah.
So there's that, at least. But it's just kind of like, is this a SmackDown show? Is it both a Raw and SmackDown show? I have no idea.
So. Yeah. It seems to be a majority of these matches are SmackDown. I mean, there is, I think, 1 match from Raw, maybe 2, but there seems to be a vast majority of the matches are SmackDown.
Pretty much, yeah. So this first match, we've got the Big Dog versus Maleficent, aka King Corbin.
King, nobody gives a shit.
Pretty much. Yeah, we just finished watching SmackDown, actually. It was mediocre at best.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I just, this feud's kind of an interesting one. I don't know.
I mean, okay, they have Baron Corbin against Roman Reigns. That's fine. The setup for the match and the rivalry, meh.
Yeah.
I mean, shackling the dude and putting the shackles above the post and then pouring dog food on him. What is this, 1995 all over again?
Yeah.
An attempt at a tar and feathering? Come on now.
That's very fucking childish. Especially, you know, for something that's supposed to be cool. I don't know, maybe they're targeting anymore, but I mean, with Roman Reigns, it was kind of okay, he's the big dog, so let's pour cans of dog food on his head.
Yeah.
But with Kofi, it was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I know.
But you have the New Day. Well, Xavier's out of action right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Ziggler with Corbin. And Robert Roode is out of action right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, so what happens in this match? Like, you're gonna have Ziggler in Corbin's corner? I don't understand. Okay, I want to understand, but I fucking don't understand.
Yeah, I know.
So,
And I mean, well, this is going to be a TLC match,
yes.
but there's nothing on the line.
Pretty much. That kind of pisses me off. I mean, you would think that if it's a ladder match, you would have a title on the line.
Yeah, I mean, despite the fact there's no title on the line, I mean, okay, you want to go hardcore, if you will. Yes, this match has climaxed in a pretty good way. You know, Roman wanting to get revenge on Corbin for the dog food thing, and just being pissed off and wanting to kick ass.
Yeah.
And Corbin being the jackass that nobody likes. He's this snobby almighty king that is full of himself. And it should be a great match, but without anything on the line, it's like, okay, these two are going to beat the shit out of each other. And
That's basically it. And I mean, I get it of a feud, but I would think that for a ladder match, you would have something like to fucking grab, right?
yeah.
So I'm not even sure. Unless it's like, let's grab a can of dog food match.
Oh, God.
That would be fucking stupid. It's probably gonna happen too, so.
Yeah, I hope not.
But, listening to
Christ, last year when they had the fucking guitar hanging up and you had to grab it and use it on your opponent, that was stupid as hell.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna say. You know what? I'm gonna say Roman.
Yeah, I have had enough with this King Corbin bullshit.
Yeah.
Want it over with, and yeah, I want Roman
I
to
don't-
win.
Like, I mean, I like the fact that he's a heel, and he's doing his job as a heel, but he's just, like, every week it seems to be, okay, actually, tonight it was Roman that got the last laugh on Ziggler, but it just seems like when's the face going to come out the victor, yes.
It's nice, you know. I understand Corbin's the heel and he's doing his job of making people not like him, getting people mad at him, getting people to boo him and all this other stuff. But it seems like on a weekly basis he's sinking to lower and lower depths
Yeah.
of borderline stupidity.
No, I agree with that for sure.
Like, come on, dog food?
Yeah, I know. So this next match is the reason why I don't watch Raw anymore. I mean, the last encounter was okay, but it's Bobby Lashley versus Rusev. Now, for some reason, Lana comes back in her regular accent, by the way, and announces that she's in love with Bobby Lashley. So now, Rusev is a face. He's lost a lot of weight, by the way, which he looks pretty good. There's a rumor that the reason they turned him face is because, like, they finally turned him face because people wanted him for fucking ever. Is because he has his American citizenship now. Now, whether that's true or not, I'm not sure.
I suppose.
I don't know.
You know, it's nice to see that there's a rose come out of the steaming pile of horseshit. Look, you want to have a match with Rusev and Lashley, fine, I get it. You want to have a rivalry with Rusev and Lashley, I get it. But the way you went about it is so fucking stupid. It makes makes me wonder why people would even agree to do shit like this. Calling Rusev a sex addict and only wants to sex, and then got Jerry Lawler involved and Lawler's court and trying to make peace between the two of them, and Lana putting restraining orders on Rusev, and Rusev still getting one up on them eventually and kicking the shit out of Lashley and posting him off the stage and kicking the trust over on him and all this other stuff. That's when things got good. Before that was dumb. That was decent. And then past Monday, the whole divorce thing, well, that was a great big steaming pile of horse shit too. And Lana, my God, Lana. You suck as a heel. You don't know what to say. You stumble over your words. You yell and scream. You look like a fucking idiot. And to say Lana's a good heel is like calling Donald Trump a good president. Fuck.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? She was a much better heel when her and Rusev were first in WWE, them on NXT, and then them two ended up on the main roster and wiping the shit out of everybody. And the rivalry he had with John Cena over the United States Championship. They had a pretty good match at WrestleMania one year. Him riding in on a tank and the Russian flag and all this other stuff. And, you know, there was a little bit of trifle between Lana and Rusev about Lana showing emotion and all this other stuff. But now you fucked it up with this nonsense. And I hope to hell Rusev kicks Lashley's ass. Because he fucking deserves it. And what the hell are they doing taking Lashley from Intercontinental Champion to this dog shit? Like, fuck. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. They need to end this goddamn storyline and move on.
Well said. Yeah, no, I agree. Rusev for the win. I mean, you had Bobby Lashley come back to do not only gush about his sisters, who I'm pretty sure are non-existent, and now he's doing this shit. So yeah, I'm gonna say Rusev is gonna win. I mean, Rusev has to win. There's no two ways about it. Rusev has to win.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. So next we go on to a match with Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy. I believe this match might be on the kickoff show. Well, I think.
yeah.
Don't hold me to that, because, you know, they might change up something on the fly, but...
Yeah, and I mean, it's one thing to have Aleister Black go all emo in some room and be like, I want to have somebody to fight. I want to have somebody knock on my door and I want to fight them. And then, of course, there comes Buddy Murphy. So, I like the fact that these two guys are going, because, I mean, Buddy Murphy is an excellent wrestler.
Yeah.
Aleister Black is obviously an excellent wrestler. Obviously a very good martial artist, I believe.
Yeah.
He's good with the feet kick, or he's good with the kicking and all that. So I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a match.
Oh, for sure.
So
I mean, this rivalry is, I don't know, it should be a good match, and there is, I guess, talk maybe of this being match of the night, and it very well could be.
Yeah.
The lead up to it is kind of like, nah.
It's kind of still.
Yeah.
And like I said, you take one of the two best wrestlers in WWE, and you're basically, it was like a stale, like, lead up to this match.
Yeah.
Buddy Murphy knocks on Aleister Black's door, and that's how he started. Like, there was no face-to-face encounter. There was no, like, even signing papers. There was none of that.
Yeah, no contract signing, no face-to-face, no... Like, there's been a little bit of, oh, I'm gonna beat you up, and I'm gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna whatever.
Yeah.
But aside from that, it's been like, okay, they're gonna have a match at TLC. Alistair's been wanting somebody to knock on his door and pick a fight with him. Somebody finally knocked on his door, and they're gonna fight, but they're gonna fight at TLC. And I mean, I guess they're still trying to make Buddy Murphy heel.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it works. I can't.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It's just,
yeah,
meh.
No, I hear ya. I think they need more matches.
Good to be a good match with slow build up.
Yeah, I'd like to see them in more matches.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that it would be best for that to happen. You know, because like we said, it's a stale lead up to this match. We wanted more.
Yeah.
And really, there hasn't been much. So,
I know.
Is it going to be a good match? Yes, I'm going to like it. I just don't know if it's going to be a great match. I just don't know if that's going to be it afterwards. I just want more. That's all I want is more.
I know. I wonder if, because of the fact that coming off of Survivor Series and having just, we'll call it two-ish weeks to build up to this pay-per-view, TLC.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the reason why there's not been a whole lot of build-up for TLC. Because, you're coming off of Survivor Series, you're letting that sit, you're letting that simmer, you're letting everybody kind of come off of that. But then you got to quickly transition into a build-up for another pay-per-view. And you've only got 2 or 3 weeks to do it. And you gotta do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think that's dumb.
Have a really good build-up and have people invested and interested in it and want to watch it.
No, I agree with that statement. So I'm gonna say Aleister Black.
Yeah, I mean, I think Buddy can hold his own against Aleister. I don't really see much of a reason for Buddy to win.
No.
Aleister, I think, needs this win to boost him a little bit more as a character, if you will, and maybe expand on it some more.
I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised if Buddy wins.
Right.
Because Aleister's been on such a great run, and I mean, he's not undefeated by any means.
No.
But I believe that he's been on such a good run on Raw. Or whatever.
Yeah, basically.
So, again, I'm just gonna say Aleister.
So, next we have a match for the women's tag team titles. This is going to be a TLC match. You've got the Kabuki Warriors of Kairi Sane and Asuka defending against a team that is reluctant to be together, but they basically have no choice but to be together because they both have issues with the Kabuki Warriors in the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and Queen Charlotte Flair.
Are you serious right now? Let me get this straight. You have tag team champion, women's champions, and the Kabuki Warriors. You have 2 women. One woman is the WWE Raw champion. And then you've got Charlotte Flair. And now you're going to have Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch team up against the Kabuki Warriors. Why? How many women's tag teams do you have? Okay, so you got MAA for the fucking Kabuki Iconics, right? Okay, so you could have had fucking Fire and Desire. You could have had fucking Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, but no, we have to have Charlotte Flair, and we have to have fucking Becky Lynch. Those two have been shoved down our throats for fucking effort from such fucking media. You gotta have Charlotte Flair coming up. Hey, Bex, you want to be friends, Bex? Let's be friends. Fuck you, fucking bitch. And then you gotta have, this match, and in the match, Becky Lynch goes, and she's like, I used to fight, I got to fight the Warriors, and we got to fight, but no, fuck you too. Because these two girls should be in the fucking title picture for the tag team division. We gotta have women's champion versus somebody. Nope, we can't even do that. Becky Lynch has to face either Kairi Sane or Asuka. So there's one thing that's wrong with this fucking picture. Now, there was one thing that Cultaholic did say. We have Kairi Sane and Asuka in a match. We have these two split, basically. But until then, when are we going to have Becky Lynch defend the fucking titles? If we have Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch win the fucking tag team titles, it's going to be fucking over. It's fucking bullshit. Got two fucking ladies who fucking been in the fucking picture in 2019. That's fucking bullshit. Like, these Kabuki Warriors need fucking tag team that is willing to fucking wrestle. Fucking in the picture. No, there's no fucking fire and desire, and no fucking Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, and no fucking Iconics. There's gotta be something better than fucking Charlotte and fucking Becky Lynch. By fucking none.
New Wheels of Fury drinking game. Take a shot every time that match is
fucking bullshit.
But Matt, you gotta realize though, one thing. The problem they have now is the exact same problem they've had since the women's tag team title's been in existence. No fucking teams.
No fucking teams.
I mean, you got Fire and Desire, you got Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross back together, you got the Kabuki Wars, the Iconics are MIA.
You had a great idea in bringing back the women's tag team women's championships. We don't want to have them go on the Jumping Bomb Angels 2.0 and then fucking let's have them face two women that should be in singles competition. And it's bullshit. I mean, hell, whatever happened to fucking Carmella and Dana Brooke?
That was short-lived.
That was fucking short-lived. Naomi's gone. Tamina Snuka, obviously, well, we're not gonna put nothing on her anyway. Fucking Nia Jax is still out.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do now? Well, let's same old shit. And I swear, if we have Becky 2 belts again, cause and that's one pet peeve I fucking have nowadays, is a fucking wrestler with a fucking singles title with the fucking tag team titles. It happened with Seth Rollins not too long ago. It's bullshit then and it's bullshit now.
Yeah, I mean, this match was just basically thrown together because I guess they needed a women's tag team match. There's limited other tag teams out there right now. I mean, sure, you could have easily had a renewal of a rivalry and put the Raw Women's Championship maybe in a tables match, maybe in a chairs match, who knows. But then you put these two together against the Kabuki Warriors, and it's like, okay, will it be a good match? Probably, yeah. Will it be entertaining? Yeah. Will it be hard-hitting and aggressive and all that other stuff? Sure, it will be. But, I mean, do Charlotte and Becky really need the titles? I don't think so. I mean, yes, Charlotte hasn't held the women's tag titles yet, but that's because she's been so focused on a singles championship and being fucking 10-time women's champion, which is the last 3 title runs has been a complete joke. Seem to be set up for put the spotlight on somebody else.
Fucking, yeah.
And so, I mean, the Kabuki Warriors, I think, should retain.
I think so too. I know that you watched it. I still have to watch it. It was a take team match. It was Kairi Sane and someone else.
Yeah, I was going through YouTube there yesterday, and I came across a women's tag team match. I think it was from Stardom. And on one team, you had Kairi Sane and somebody else. And on the other team, you had Io Shirai and her partner. I don't know either one of the other two ladies' names, but I digress. And yes, Kairi Sane and Io Shirai Io's still on NXT right now. Kairi Sane came from NXT.
Yeah.
They were partners as the Sky Pirates for a little bit, and then they went their separate ways. Io's still on NXT, doing a heel run. You got Kairi Sane right now as one half of the women's tag champions.
They had the Cultaholic guys. We were watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought up a very good point. And, you know, having Kairi Sane as a heel is not a good thing. She's a natural face.
Yeah.
So, for her to, well, she's still the pirate. So, in a way.
Well, I mean, when she first came in, yeah, she had the pirate hat and the wheel and the jacket and the spyglass or the telescope. And I think she has a background in sailing, I think, in college or university or something like that. And they played up to that.
Mm-hmm.
And which is fine. And then, you know, they put her and Asuka together, and she was still the pirate princess, if you will. And then it seemed to be once they went heel, Kairi turned more into like a geisha girl, if you will, with the umbrella and like the different outfit.
Yeah,
and
like the Kabuki type.
Yeah. Just instead of
Warriors.
Just instead of looking like a pirate, she's got the umbrella and like paint on her face,
Right.
all this other stuff. Geisha girl is the closest reference I can come up with.
I know. I mean, you look at it this way, it's like, and they were right. You know, you have Becky lose the title to either Kylie or, well, even Kairi Sane. Maybe Asuka. The Kabuki Warriors break up. But just imagine WrestleMania 36 in Tampa Bay, where you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You have fucking Kairi Sane come in to the arena on a ship somehow. And that would be epic.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to start something. But I don't know what's going on right now. I don't want to see another fucking title on Charlotte.
Right.
I definitely don't want to see Becky 2 belts anymore. So, yeah, Kabuki Warriors for the win.
Right.
Yeah.
So next we have a match for the SmackDown Tag Titles. You got the New Day against the Revival. And I believe this is going to be a ladder match.
Yeah, let's say that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they're actually doing a ladder match for something.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I think the last take team ladder match was, I don't even know when.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you think maybe it was the match with the Lucha Dragons and, what was it, the Usos? And the Kalisto did like the Selena del Sol, and they went through the ladder and they broke the ladder.
Oh, yeah, I think that might have been it.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah. I like the New Day.
Yeah.
I think that the Revival definitely have proved themselves as well as being one of the best wrestlers, old school style.
Yeah.
My thinking though is how long, how many title reigns are you going to give the New Day if the Revival win? Because at this point, it doesn't make any goddamn sense to take the titles off of the New Day
No.
just to have them regain them in another match down the road.
Yeah.
In a few months, if they're still a team, maybe. There's talk of wanting to have Biggie have a heel turn so he could go out on his own. Now, that would have made a lot more sense if Kofi was still the WWE champion and they would have had a feud. That would have been nice. But fucking Brock Lesnar the title!
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be interesting nonetheless. I mean, we both know Kofi is creative with a lot of stuff. I don't know about the Revival.
No flips, just fists.
Yes.
Yeah, we know what Kofi can do in a ladder match. I'm sure Big E will destroy something, most likely, with his strength. I do believe the New Day does have an advantage in this match because of the athletic prowess of Kofi, strength of Big E, and I'm not sure if the Revival have been in a ladder match before. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't think so. So, New Day definitely has an advantage in this match.
Right.
Where the Revival could have an advantage is probably in the physicality department. Swinging chairs and using ladders and, well, definitely using ladders to their advantage. Maybe look at a chair involved. Who knows? But, like, tag team continuity with them is so good. I mean, they are of that old school mentality, if you will. Shades of, like, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, the Brain Busters, maybe Demolition, probably the Road Warriors too.
Heart Foundation.
Faces of Fear.
Yeah.
Now, I think this would be a really good match. The one issue I have is it seems like when the Revival has been tag champions, okay, yes, they've had 3 runs as champions on the main roster. I think 2 for Raw and 1 for SmackDown. They could get another one on Sunday, but it just seems to be when they have the tag titles, they run with them for so long, and then it's eventually just a setup for somebody else to become tag team champion.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Whether it be the New Day, or I can't remember who they lost.
Not the Usos?
Yeah, the Usos and whoever else they lost, the Raw tag titles too.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's such a shame because the Revival is such a good tag team, and they proved what good tag champions they were on NXT.
Yeah.
I mean, they held the NXT tag titles twice, and they had a hell of a run. Both times they were tag champion. Both times they held the NXT tag team championships. Of course, losing to DIY and then American Alpha, I think, the second time. I'm not exactly sure. But it almost seems a shame to say. It seems like the Revival's gotten lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Yes, they're a good team. Yes, they still have really good matches. Yes, they do really good stuff still, but don't get me wrong, they're been on the top of the mountain before, but it just seems to be one good gust and down the mountain they go.
Yeah. Like I said, how many times are you going to take the belts off of the New Day just so they can win them back? And I want to see by 2021. Oh, there comes your. Oh no, it would be. Ah, so and so. Get up for your 20-time tag team champions. The New Day. And then, whoa, who wants to see that?
I mean, their New Day is already at 7. I'm not exactly sure how much longer they're going to go and how many more times
Right.
the tag titles are going to be put on these guys. I don't see the New Day touching fucking Team 3D. Not a chance.
I hope not.
Not a fucking chance.
No, I don't see that either.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the New Day. They're a great team. They're funny. They're entertaining. When they get in the ring, they take care of business. Okay, it's good they're 7-time champs, but, slow down. Pump the brakes and take her easy.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and that's just it. I'm gonna say New Day. As much as I think the Revival are a good tag team, right now, I just don't see them putting the titles back on the Revival.
Yeah.
Because they're just gonna be taken away, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah. I mean, not to say the Revival doesn't deserve the tag titles, because they for sure do. It's just one of those things where whenever they hold the tag titles, they only hold them for maybe 2 months, roughly.
Right.
And then bam, gone.
Exactly.
So, I think I'm gonna take New Day on this one myself.
Yeah, no, I agree. New Day.
It's a new day, yes it is.
I have this match. We've got the Universal title. Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what the hell that means, but anyway.
Neither do I.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack and Yowie Wowie. What the hell do those mean?
Yeah. This has been a very interesting feud.
Yeah.
Because originally, it was supposed to be Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. Now, I'm not sure if there's something wrong with Bryan Danielson. Something happened because this just got scrapped.
Yeah. As quickly as it started, it basically got scrapped.
So,
I don't know if Bryan got an injury or this is how they changed his character and make him a different character.
The thing is, I don't want him to finally go back to being a full face, and then all of a sudden he's right back to being a heel again.
Yeah, that would be dumb.
So, having The Miz coming out with, okay, I'm gonna go challenge Bray Wyatt, and you had the segment last week with the whole, that was pretty clever too, the whole fucking picture of the daughters and Maurice.
Yeah. During SmackDown last week, there was a few times where they had the Firefly Funhouse, and at one point, he's talking about, I used to have a family. Of course, he's referencing the Wyatt family. But then, he's like, oh, that got taken away from me, but I have a chance to join a new family. And he holds up a picture of Miz and Maurice and Monroe and her sister. And so, and even Wyatt was like, Brian was supposed to come play with me at TLC, but I don't think he's gonna be able to make it. Would you come play with me? And then, a little bit later, you got Miz backstage, and he's talking to Maurice on the phone, and he's like, yeah, I know, just lock the doors, turn on the security system, I'm on the way home, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine, blah, 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 blah. He's got his bag that he's rolling with, and he comes across this door that's open, and he goes over and he boots the door for whatever reason. It was already open, he didn't really need to kick it, but I digress. Goes in, and on the table, it's lit in red, and on this table is a picture. The exact same picture, only instead of The Miz, you have Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And Miz is packing up the picture, he's holding it, and you can tell he's getting pissed off, and he's got, come on, Miz, throw it, throw a fit, start yelling, start screaming, blow up, and then from behind me here, say cheese, Miz turns around, bam, Sister Abigail.
Yeah, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
So this week, I don't know, I kind of found it hilarious. So I could take Renee Young interviewing The Miz, and it's a serious situation in The Miz's house, and it's all serious, and The Miz is like, yeah, and the Fiend, and, you know, abducting, and tearing out Daniel Bryan's hair, and all this other, but you have to watch it.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so it'll be interesting, because The Miz really hasn't been the Universal Champion.
No.
So, I mean, this will be interesting. I'm not a fan of him myself, but the fact that they basically changed him,
Yeah.
kind of like they changed Bailey, you know, it's pretty cool. I mean, he makes a much better face than he did back in, well, when he first started being a face.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be an interesting match. Nonetheless, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it's not gonna be the Fiend, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see Miz winning the title. There's a good chance there might be some interference involved, possibly from Bryan, and maybe kicking the shit out of Wyatt, and Wyatt keeping the title. Maybe Bryan comes back and kicks the shit out of The Miz. I don't know. It's too early in the rivalry to put the title on The Miz. I mean, fuck, the man hasn't been in a major title picture since fucking WrestleMania 27, for God's sake.
That was a fucking shit show.
And this is the first time he's been in a major title picture since fucking WrestleMania 27. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, I would definitely want, and that's coming from somebody that doesn't like The Miz. I wouldn't mind seeing him in the Universal title picture. I think that Bray Wyatt should run it back.
Yeah.
In the next pay-per-view. But yeah, I'm gonna say The Miz.
I honestly think some weird shit's gonna happen.
You think?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like I said, you know, you could have Daniel Bryan interfere and kick the shit out of Wyatt. You could have Bryan come back, kick the shit out of The Miz. Hell, you could have Bray Wyatt in the match. They're going at each other. Usually it's dark and with the red. They're going at, or maybe they won't do that.
Well, if it's gonna be not the Fiend, I don't know. Like, that's gonna be weird. If they just do it for the Fiend and not Bray Wyatt. So I'm not quite sure.
But like, you could have a match go on. Let's say it's not dark, it's lit.
Okay.
You have the match go on. Let's say Miz is kicking the shit out of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Pounding the crap out of him. Lights go out. Delay for 30 seconds. The red lighting comes on. There's the Fiend. Beats the Miz. Keeps the Universal title.
Yeah, that makes sense as well.
I mean, not to say I don't want to see Miz as Universal Champion, because that'd be great. It's just, I think they need to extend this rivalry a little bit more, take it a little bit further. Maybe eventually Miz finds out what happened to Bryan when he got dragged under the ring and hair ripped out of his head and all this other stuff. And then maybe Miz challenges for the Universal title again and wins. I don't know, but I mean...
So it's the same as Black and Murphy.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. No, I definitely would go with that too. I mean, we'll find out on Sunday.
there's going to be a match for the Raw Tag titles with the Viking Raiders against, well, an opponent to be determined.
Yeah, that's news to me. Like, I saw it all along. Yesterday, I actually saw it.
Mm-hmm.
So, really, I'm not sure who's gonna wrestle in this match.
Yeah, I know.
And like I said, I thought this was a SmackDown pay-per-view only because, well, you got Becky Lynch.
Well, I mean, you've got this match for the Raw Tag titles. You've got Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy are on Raw. You got Bobby Lashley and Rusev on Raw.
Oh, okay.
And you got, Roman Reigns and Baron King Corbin SmackDown. The Kabuki Warriors and Becky Lynch and Charlotte are SmackDown.
Okay.
And the New Day and the Revival is SmackDown. So it looks like it's an even mix.
Okay. Well, that being said, it still pisses me off that there's no WWE title, there's no Intercontinental title, there's no Raw. Well, actually, we're gonna find out who's gonna face the Viking Raiders, and you all know how I feel about Brock Lesnar, so I won't get into it. However, the fact of the matter is that these people are protected, or whatever the fuck. Like, what the hell's going on anymore?
Yeah.
Vince? Like, I don't fucking get it. So, anyways, it'll be interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, so this wraps up 2019 TLC predictions.
Yeah.
Final pay-per-view of the year.
Yes, it's been a good year. Very fast.
Yeah.
And this year I won't be in the hospital, so I will actually watch the show.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah. Next week we're going to look back at Week after that, I think it's Christmas.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so we will be taking a hiatus. Oh.
Today's the 13th. Next Friday's the 20th. And then the Friday after that is the 27th, which is after Boxing Day.
Yeah.
So,
well, we'll see what happens. We may or may not. It depends on the schedule, too.
yeah.
But we'll be taking a hiatus. And, of course, we will be doing our annual New Year's Eve Wheels of Fury special.
Yeah.
So this has been another episode of Wheels of Fury. And, yeah. Sunday should be interesting regardless.
Yes.
So for me, Matt, this is Killer Kyle. And we will talk to you next week. Do you have anything else to say?
Sunday should be really good, should be interesting. I'm looking forward to covering December to December 95.
Yes.
And then we'll figure out where to go after that. And then, yes, we'll do our annual New Year's year in review. And, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll see you next time.
Kick back, relax, enjoy TLC. We'll see you again.
Deuces.
Bye.